Jeff Bailey is the author of the Yoga Sutras of, well, the Yoga Mind, which is the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, um,
Yeah.
and as well as your first book is Joint or Mobility for Life.
Yeah, Mobility for Life is the second book. It recently came out last August. The Yoga Mind, which is the Yoga Sutras according to A Course in Miracles, was published in about 2013, I believe. Yeah.
Um, it's a fascinating book, and it's interesting to take the perspective of the Yoga Sutras with A Course in Miracles. Uh, the other day, I was talking about that some of the things mentioned in A Course in Miracles could easily have been taken out of the Upanishads, but
Mm,
I don't think I would have thought of right off the bat, except for the fact that it's both mind training.
that's right.
The sutras. What came
Hmm.
first for you, Course in Miracles or yoga?
Yeah, yeah. Yoga came first for me. I found myself. This is in the early '80s. I found myself in a yoga class. I cannot remember how I ended up there, but I was in a yoga class. I was probably about 21, 22 years old at the time, and walked out of my first Iyengar yoga class feeling energized, like I had just discovered a new way to breathe and was feeling so good. And I turned to the teacher and I said, "What did we just do? What is this thing called yoga?" And he explained a little bit. But then he said, "Yoga means to join." And I hung on that and I thought, if yoga means to join, then why did we just spend an hour stretching and pulling ourselves apart? It just
Right.
didn't add up. So I I was given, now I realize it was spirit because all good things, all helpful healing things come from spirit. Uh, I was given a koan, which is a question or a phrase or something that helps move us toward the healed and whole self. And so my koan that I had been given intuitively was, what does it mean to join? And so I kept doing yoga. I traveled a lot through my 20s, studied with lots of different teachers, and never stopped asking that question for nearly a decade. And then I'm from Colorado. I had led bicycle tours on the East Coast. I found myself back in Colorado in 1990, New Year's Day, 1990. I'm back in Colorado and I'm in a rental house that I'm sharing with a couple roommates. And I look up on the shelf. I'm on the floor, kind of like I am now, doing some yoga. And I look up on the shelf and I see A Course in Miracles. It was when it was published in 3 different books, and I just reached up, opened it up, started reading, and I knew in a matter of probably a minute that the answer to my koan was in that book. The answer to what does it mean to join was in the book, and so the course just began to just came into my life, and I started reading it, getting into study groups, began facilitating it, and in a way, unbeknownst to me, one miracle after another started occurring. I met my wife; she was into the course. We studied it together. It has become the backbone of our marriage now after 33 years, and um, it's the backbone of our lives. And so we continually come back to it. So that's how yoga led to A Course in Miracles, which then uh, led to the realization that all paths lead to the same source. All spiritual paths, all disciplines, all life paths lead to the same destination. Some a little more direct than others. Once
Right.
you make up your mind and become truly willing, then you can save time. And that's in those years is when I reread the Yoga Sutras and realized, oh my gosh, this is a mind training. That's what Patanjali was getting to.